Okay, Elective God family, welcome back to the channel. So I just got back from the gym and everything. I had this idea, I had this inspiration that I got in my head today, right? So I want to speak about God's elect, God's chosen ones. You air out environments. What I mean by airing out environments, so whenever you come into any environment, right? Whether that's just a small gathering of people, maybe it could be a big place that you're at with a lot of people, or whatever it could be just a place with a lot of people, right? You air out these places, as in like whenever, what I mean by when you air out these places is you expose all the wickedness of people, all the manipulations of people, all the lies, all the kind of deceptions of people, all the kind of petty little things that people do. As if, like, you know, these people might try to get under people's skin, you know. They might try to like hurt other people, they might try to manipulate other people, might try to lie to other people, might try to do all these petty wicked things. Whenever you come around, if you're a chosen one, if you're God's elect, you air these things out, as if like people see that you expose these things, right? This is why you get so much hate as well. This is why you get so much hate, and all that hate that you get is it's not your fault at all. These people hate you because you bring out all their wickedness, you bring out all their manipulations, you bring out all their lies, you bring out all their anger, you bring out basically everything. Whenever you go around, you bring out everything, you see everything, you expose everything. So whenever you go around, you know, these places or whatever, it could be, you know, it could be wherever you're at, you air these places out, because as a chosen one too, as an elective God, you're a natural leader too. You're a true natural leader. This is nothing to boost your head up, build your ego or anything. You're a true natural leader. You cannot follow, because most of the things in this world are wicked. Most of the things in the world are not correct. They're not right. They're full of manipulations. They're full of lies. They're full of hurting other people. They're full of, you know, making fun of other people. They're full of a lot of these nasty, disgusting, vile things. Whenever you go around, you seem to kind of like air out a place. You could, if you're a chosen one, you could air out an entire building. Like, these people could be, let's do an example, right? So say maybe it's a guy, it's a guy, right? And this guy's like, oh, I'm gonna be sexually immoral. I'm gonna manipulate these women, right? I'm gonna manipulate them so they like me, so I can have sex with them, right? This is what a lot of people do. So this is just an example. This is just one example out of a billion examples I can name. And this guy's like, okay, I'm gonna, you know, act a certain way. I'm gonna manipulate this woman so they can have sex with me, right? But whenever you come around, whether you're a guy or a woman, if you're a chosen one, whenever you go around, you don't even have to speak one word. You don't have to say one word to these people. They could already see that you see through what they're doing. So whenever you come around them, they get this guilt to them. They get this like kind of shame, because they know what they're doing is wrong, right? And it probably used to kind of like boggle your mind in a way. You're like, hold up, like, you know that what you're doing is wrong, but why do you still do it? Like, why do you still do it? And because you like this, and people have their reasons for doing certain things, right? They may be hurt. They might be seeking revenge. They might want to pump up their ego. They might want to boost their ego. There's a lot of different reasons, right? And you go around these places, right? And you see all these people doing these kind of wicked things. You see all these manipulations. You see all these things that, like, people are making fun of other people. People are manipulating other people. People are lying to each other. People are doing just a lot of bad things, right? It will take me forever to name every example in the book, right? It'll probably be a video that's like 5 hours long or whatever, but whenever you go around these places, right? You go around any place, you expose all these things, because you have a discernment to you. You have that spirit to you that exposes everything. It brings every single thing to light. And because you like this, because you have this light to you, people start to swarm around and be like, oh, what is it? Either you're going to be attacked by a lot of people, or they're going to run away from you. They're going to be like, oh, who is this person? I'm going to run away. They see what I'm doing. And this might used to kind of like make you feel weird, because you're like, hold up, like, whenever I come around, like, these people just run away and everything. It's like, I see what they're doing, but they feel so guilty, because like they know what they're doing is wrong. They know the things that they are doing are wicked. Things they're doing are evil, right? But they don't have the strength. They don't have the type of strength in them that you do to not fall into this wickedness, right? Because this world tries to throw everything at you. It's just to throw every single thing at you. to make you wicked, to make you fall into wickedness, to make you fall into sin, to make you fall into like sinful things, to make you fall into wicked things, to make you fall into bad things, to make you fall into manipulations, to make you fall into having a pride about your life, to make you fall into, you know, every single thing that's bad. But I know you guys can resonate to this video, but whenever you go to like to kind of just any function, it could be a social function, it could be anything, it could just be anything or whatever, it could be even a family gathering or something, you kind of like air out the place, like people could see it, people could see that you're not the same. People can see that you're not the same, so whenever you come around, they feel exposed. They feel exposed. You don't even have to say one word. This is all in your spirit. This is all literally 100% in your spirit. And you go around, you see people doing bad things, you see people hurting other people, manipulating other people, or trying to laugh at other people, trying to do a lot of bad things, just trying to do a lot of wicked things. And whenever you come around, because you're not like that, you're a person that's more kind of, you have an inclination to be righteous, you're chosen, you see everything through like a righteous lens, you see everything through a more bright lens. People don't see the same as you do, so whenever you come around, you air out. You could literally, remember, this is not to boost your head up at all. This is just truth. But you could air out an entire building. You could literally air out an entire building because when you come in, your spirit is so strong, and the people see that you're different. People see that you see like what they're doing and everything, and it's because they see what you're doing. These people feel a certain type of way, right? They want to hide it because they're really prideful as well. Most people are really prideful. Because you see the truth about everything people do, you see that you see like the wickedness of people. You see all these things. These people get mad at you. They're gonna like start attacking you. If they're strong-willed enough, they're gonna start attacking you. They're gonna be like, oh, who's this person? Oh, who's this? They're gonna try to attack you basically, and they're gonna try to hide everything that they're doing. They're gonna try to put the blame on you, right? This is probably why you're a chosen one. You've always gotten kind of guilt tripped. You might have been probably guilt tripped your whole life for no reason, right? Like none of this is your fault. You may have been guilt tripped your whole life for nothing. You didn't do anything. But these people guilt trip you because they know what they want to hide their wickedness. They want to hide the vile things that they do. They want to hide the bad things that they do. They want to hide all those nasty things that they do. And these people try to guilt trip because they know whenever you come around, things kind of get like aired out in a way, like things you expose everything. You kind of if you're truly a chosen one, you're truly an elect of God, you kind of wipe out all wickedness. You kind of wipe out all things that are not correct. You kind of wipe out all these things that are not correct. You just wipe them out just by your presence. Because you wipe these things out, people will start to run away from you. People will start to be like, okay, this person sees what I'm doing. They kind of see you as in like, okay, this person can notice what I'm doing. I can tell that this person doesn't like what I'm doing, so I'm not gonna like expose myself in a way. So but whenever you expose people, you also have a lot of people that try to protect themselves. They're gonna protect themselves. They're gonna start attacking you, and this is why you get attacked a lot. This is why you get attacked for like kind of no reason in a way. It's like you don't have to say anything. You just start getting attacked. Like if you're a male chosen one, you've probably gone to certain places where you might have had guys try to fight you. You might have had people try to yell at you. You might have had people try to make fun of you. You had people try to mock you. You had people try to stop you from doing whatever you're doing. You've had a lot of people trying to prevent you from doing this stuff because all the whole reason is because you expose wicked things. You expose manipulations. You expose liars. You expose violence. You expose things that are not correct. You expose things that are unjust. You expose everything that's bad. Basically, you expose every single thing that's bad just based off your presence, right? And because you're like that, you may have noticed that whenever you may have went into like certain rooms, certain gatherings, certain whatever it is that you're going through, you kind of like aired out the place, right? You might have had, because a lot of times too, people know what they're doing is wrong, but some people could, put down their pride a little bit and be like, okay, what I'm doing is wrong. And you're able to, a chosen one's able to kind of convert that wickedness and turn it into good, and people start to learn that, okay, maybe what I'm doing is not correct. Maybe what I'm doing is like not the best thing in the world. Maybe what I'm doing is kind of wicked. Maybe what I'm doing is kind of, unjust. Maybe what I'm doing is not righteous and everything. You just expose these things. And this is also why you may have had people around you may have had people around you that feel like you're judging them, right? All you have to do is look in their eye. Like people, millions of people look at each other in the eyes. Millions of people just look at each other in general. Whenever they see you, because you have this anointing on you, you have this different kind of presence on you. It's like a different type of presence that people see it. They're going to be like, okay, this person looks like they're judging me, right? So either they're going to stop what they're doing, either they're going to get angry and attack you, or either they're just going to run away. Is going to run away. And you may have had like experiences like this in your life, and you're like, dang, what am I doing? Like, I'm not doing anything. Why are they acting so funny to me? And this is before you probably knew who you were. Whenever God made you, when he set you apart, he set you apart from this world. He basically said, look, you're gonna be pulled out of this world. You're gonna see everything for what it truly is. You're gonna see everything for what it really, really is. And because you see what everything truly is, what everything's like, what's actually going on with people, what's actually going on with like the world and everything, because you see all these things, you're gonna have experiences with people that are weird. You're gonna have people attacking you. You're gonna have people that run away from you. You're gonna have people or you're gonna have some people that want to talk to you really bad. They want to, they want to ask you questions. They want to do all these things and everything. This is just how a chosen one's life is, and what a, elect of God person's is. But yeah, so whenever you go around a lot of, say you're going around to like a place with a lot of people or whatever, it could just be anything. Like you kind of air out the place. You kind of air out the wickedness of the place. You kind of air out like the nasty, dark things in the place. You air out all these demonic things and everything. So, but this is a good thing. This is what a chosen one really does. This is what like an elect of God really does. Like, you see through like the nasty things in life. You see the manipulations. You see the lies. You see the violence. You see basically all the nasty things in your life, and you could change these and change it completely. You could convert these nasty things and turn it into righteousness, because you could help people on a dime. You could tell people what's actually going on a dime. You could say all these things because your discernment's really strong. You've been gifted with a really, really, really strong discernment and everything. So, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I explained this really well. This is something that I've been thinking about for a long time, because this has been my experience ever since I was pretty young. In a way, I've always had kind of like, I used to question like, why do people act so like weird to me? It's like they act just really weird. Either they really like me, or they get really mad at me, or they kind of just flee from me. So this is how a chosen one's life is. So, but if you guys enjoyed this video, remember, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to comment below. All right, God bless you guys. I hope this video helped.